What's one piece of career advice you wish someone had given you when you were first starting out?
That's a great question. I think for me, it's about remaining extremely inquisitive. It's very simple when you're starting out to know what you need to do. I think the value is understanding why you need to do these things, and go further and truly understand the why across every activity, every direction you're given. Don't just say yes, thank you, and go after it, but really truly understand what's driving that request. I think your career will move much, much faster. And once I started to do that for myself, I felt that I really was able to anticipate the ask, because I knew why they were going to happen. Yeah.
Can you share a pivotal moment in your career journey that made a significant impact?
Ooh, yeah, this one is a tough one. I once was extremely passed up for a promotion, and it hit hard. The reason why it was difficult for me to hear it was because it was based on the company culture, not necessarily anything that I was doing wrong effectively or the impact that I was providing to the business, but the how, in terms of how I was executing on that impact. And when that was delivered to me, I remember taking a deep breath and thinking about that and really ruminating on it in terms of, well, they're asking me to change how I execute on, my outcomes in a way that wasn't aligned to my personal beliefs. And once I realized that, it changed everything, because I then realized it wasn't about the job title. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the responsibilities. It was about the company culture, because everything else will figure itself out if I found the right culture that I was going to attach myself with. And yeah, that completely changed my career. Once I had that mindset, I seeked out the right places. And yeah, there's no looking back after that. So that had a huge impact on my career, just having that moment in realizing that culture matters.
How do you approach challenges and setbacks in your professional life, and what's your go-to strategy for overcoming them?
Great question. I look at them the same way I look at achievements. It's an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to just look at that experience and try to address what went well so I can keep doing that, or if something went sideways, what do I need to stop doing to have a better result? I always look at it that way. Granted, I will say that it probably took me about 10 years to mentally, I've been at this for about 25 years now. So the first 10 years of my career, I think everything came in as a shock. But after a while, just realizing that there's opportunities for learning in that. Yeah, once you change the perspective on it, it's not so bad. You're not gonna get fired overnight because you made a mistake, right? So it's really about understanding it and showing up and saying, hey, look, I made the mistake, owning up to it, and saying what you're going to do next, I think is equally as important.